Now, hey guys, me, Lego Ninja 187 here again. This time we'll be unboxing the Elite Series 1 controller, for those of you that aren't sure exactly what that is. That is this one right here. Now, full disclosure, I do have several of these. 3 all up. Here's one already. So if you don't know, that's what the Series 1 is. The Series 1 is the Elite controller that is currently available. I've got a thing here. So here's a case. That's the case as well. So I do know what's inside and everything. I just thought it would be fun to unbox one before we get the Series 2. So I've pre-ordered my Series 2. I'm getting it. I know it's a little bit more, but you know, I'm happy to spend the money. I enjoyed the series. I enjoyed using this controller, or this one to be specific. Hopefully you saw that. So hopefully the camera works, the angle's fine, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, if you're wondering what this is, it's a little multi-tool that I use to open boxes and stuff. So let's get into it. Be sure to let me know what your thoughts were, if there's anything else you want to see me unbox in the future, and all that. There we go. Always be careful with sharp things, knives. Always cut away from yourself, all the usual stuff. So let's get into it. Take it out of the plastic, and we've got this little cardboard slip there on the top. So we've got it out of the package thing now. There's these 2 little bits of round sticky tape there to stop it from opening, and another one on the bottom. I don't know how well you can see that, but we need to do something about those. I might just cut them. It's probably going to be the quickest way to do it. Very carefully cutting without damaging the box. Move my hand so I don't end up accidentally cutting myself. Got to do it the safe way for YouTube. If I can get into it. I don't want to damage the box too much. That's the thing. There we go, that's one. And this knife has also been used on a lot of sticky tape and stuff already. So I'm just trying to stick it, get it in the gap, slide it across very carefully and slowly so I don't damage the box or have the knife slip out like that or something. So hopefully this works. Okay, it's gonna work. I might do it this way just because I don't want stuff to fall out. And there we go. That's the top of the box. I will peel the tape off later. We'll sit that up like that. So inside we have the case. That's got the controller, the cable, the paddles, extra toggles, extra D-pad, etc. Then that's what the bottom looks like. And that's the back of the box, or the bottom of the box, whichever way you want to look at it. We've got that bit of cardboard which holds the controller case in there. So then you've got that. That just opens up and you've got your books in there, manuals and stuff, warranties, etc., all different languages. I think we can, nope, that's a separate thing. So that's got cable and batteries in there. So what we'll do is we should be able to open this. So there's your cable. If you don't know, it's got a USB end on it which plugs into your Xbox, and then it's got the micro USB, I think it's called, And that just plugs into the controller. If you have a plain charge kit, exactly the same principle, except it's braided. And then we also have in the box batteries. Oh, stuck in there. So we've got some AA Duracell batteries. Pretty handy. I don't use the batteries because I've got a plain charge kit. And once I get the Series 2 Elite controller, which if you don't know has an inbuilt internal rechargeable battery, which is pretty cool. Let me know if you want to see me do a video on the Series 2 before it comes out. So here we have the quick setup guide. Basically got all your parts in there, what everything is. Then that's the back of the controller, because obviously that was the front. And then we've got putting the batteries in and what's it called, syncing to the Xbox. So that's the syncing page. And then we've got the paddles, how to put those on, the thumbsticks, how to swap those. Hair trigger locks down the bottom there. What else? The profile switch there. And the accessories app mentioned there. So if you want to see me go into more detail about that stuff, let me know. I will go over it all on the controller when I pull it out. We've got warranties and stuff in there as well. Well, yeah, so that's all that stuff. So we'll keep all the books in there. Nice and covered up like that. I'm running out of room to put everything, and now I'm just dropping stuff. So now we're getting to the good stuff, the controller itself. So it's in this nice case, as you can see. It's all black. Got a little thing there to put something on. I assume that's so you could put like a strap to it, so you can carry it around with you. So now I'll unzip it. I love the zip, it's so good. And there's the controller. So up the top we have this little mesh thing, so you can put your cable in there, or spare batteries, or other stuff, I don't know, whatever will fit. We've got the controller, and we've got the dish D-pad, or what I call it, the two regular sized thumbsticks. They're the size you find on a regular controller. We've got the buttons there. That's the profile switch, so you just switch that back and forth between your profiles. The Xbox button around the front here. We've got, that's your sync button, the micro USB port, which you plug the small end of this cable into. If I can pull it out. So that one, if you're not using batteries. And then around here we've got both a 3.5mm jack and the USB connection for your headsets that use that. And then on the back here we've got the 4 paddles there, and the 2 trigger locks. They just go back and forth, up and down, whichever way you want to look at it. And then the battery case, which just slides off, slot your batteries in, plain charge kit or whatever, put it back on, and voila. And we've also got these little pictures which show hair trigger locks. So that's full, so it goes all the way in. I don't know how well you're going to see that, but it goes all the way in. Put it down to half, and then we've got, it only goes halfway in, which is pretty handy for shooting games. I use it all the time for Halo. And then inside the case we've got, don't fall down, this bit of foam which just sits under the controller, and then that's your case for all your spare parts, your paddles if you're not using them, 2 extra tall thumbsticks and 2 dome thumbsticks, and your regular D-pad there, and slots for the paddles there. So you can keep all the spare stuff in the case, not lose any of it, and when you're finished playing you can put the controller back in and you're good to go. And now I can't remember which way around the phone goes. Might be that way, I don't know. So yeah, there you go. So, let me know what your thoughts. Are you getting a Series 1 Elite controller, which is this one, or a Series 2, which is currently available for pre-order, if I'm not mistaken? Well, it should be. I'll put some links below for the 2 controllers. Hopefully, I didn't just put saliva on this, because it's brand new. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know what your configuration for the Elite controller is, if you have one. If you have one, why? Or if you don't, why not? All that sort of stuff. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. Subscribe for more of this stuff in the future, and click notifications if you want to be notified of new videos. And of course, as I said before, let me know if I haven't touched on anything you want to know more about, or if you want me to go into more detail about anything, that sort of thing. And before I we'll touch on the profile switch. So that's this thing here, slides back and forth like that. So you can have 2 profiles or configurations or whatever set up. So if you're like me, you play a lot of Halo and you play Forza, I have the first one set for Forza, and it's just basically the default. So I can flick it over to number 1 when I play Forza, and I know what the buttons are, the controls, etc. I don't have to worry about changing everything. And then on number 2, I flick it back for when I play Halo, and that's my Halo setup for buttons. So yeah, if you want to know my configurations for any games, please let me know. I'm happy to share. And I think that's everything now. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And until then, have fun playing games. They should be fun. And I'll catch you next time, guys.